Hello and welcome to my Warden tutorial. As we all know, it is an extremely complex and difficult class. Here you can see that because I am completely class carried, this Warden is unable to land a CC to keep me still for long enough to kill me. This isn't because he hasn't pressed a CC button or anything like that. It's just that his class is extremely weak. He has shown his PvP skills by following me back and forth and pressing only C, B, 4 and RMB for several minutes now. Fortunately, another equally weak class comes along and they kill me with no CCs. This next Warden demonstrates perfectly how to do Warden PvP. You have to mash the button. Like that. In case you run out of 4 while swinging randomly and hitting everything within a large AoE of you, there is a backup plan. Just kill them with sword salvo through their iframes. The combos on this class are exceptionally complex in that they don't vary at all based on what you are fighting or how many enemies there are. You always insta-tab if someone CCs you and then press C and V. After that you just run at them and cycle through your DPS skills while pressing V whenever it is ready, and using every other resist as soon as it's available. 60% of the time it works every time. Luckily, as a Warden you are basically immune to everything they can do, so if they can't one-shot you, you should be fine. Just remember that if you do lose, it is because they are class carried and your class is weak. You are still the best player in the game. Here you can see another Warden demonstrating how to press the exact same sequence of buttons as every other Warden, and achieve absolutely nothing. Insta-tabbing everything is incredibly important. If you don't insta-tab you are losing DPS time. Honestly, I don't know how anyone can play a class this fucking boring. There is no adaptive gameplay based on what you are fighting. One of the essential parts of being a Warden is accidentally killing your teammates when they are grabbed. Just like that idiot. You don't need to understand your class, their class or the game. You just press the same shit until someone dies. And it takes 10 years for that to happen if you are against a player who knows what you are doing better than you do. You can see how long it takes to kill this Warden who is so shit he just killed his own teammate without realizing it. Oh look, somebody else landed a CC, so he comes to DPS. Here we have another god complex Warden that is just going to blindly cycle DPS rotations at me. I honestly don't understand how anyone can have so little self-respect they would be willing to play this. He just used every skill he had and I am still full HP. Even though he can literally one-shot me. I am just stuck fighting this shit player until he lucks out and hits me once. Oh look, another tech chase, he doesn't even know what those are. But it's okay, his teammate is here to help him DPS. Once again, one of the most important parts of being a Warden is insta-tabbing everything. It's also important to use the worst ulti you have every time it's ready. You do this because you have no understanding of the fact that you have 2 health bars, and you don't know how the game works. Lastly and most importantly, ignore all objectives in order to DPS the largest group of people possible. This increases your chances of accidentally killing people with blind DPS, even if you lose the game. Just to recap, you can watch this Warden do everything I listed previously. His attacks are so predictable I can even tell what he is doing while blinded, but I ran out of iframes during his DPS mashing. Look at him go. Well, hopefully this has encouraged you to play any class but this one. It just isn't fun. If you do play it, just remember anyone who kills you is a hacker on an OP class, and you are the best player ever. Even though you're probably shit. Until next time.